Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing Skylight, a procedurally generated jumping game. Basically you jump, landing on platforms and try to get all the way to the end. When you complete the game, you unlock a bonus mode, which as you can see, and as you'll see with my completely inept scores, I have not been able to do yet. The controls are fairly straightforward. You look around with the mouse, and you use the W, A, S, and D keys to move around. And there we go. As you can hear in the background, there's music that's generated as you play. You can also play in third-person mode, which I find is a lot easier because you can see the shadows and where you're going to land. Jumping on piano spaces, like I just did, jumps higher. I find that the game is very difficult. I think because a combination of, like, you move even if you don't press the W key, like it's kind of momentum based, and I just haven't gotten a handle on it. I'm really terrible at this game, as you see there. You know, the furthest I've gotten is 15% completion, which is really sad. You just, reload again. You can see there that platforms will get cracked. And if they get cracked enough, then they disappear. There we go. He looks so helpless. And there's also glowing platforms if I get actually far enough in the game that give you a respawn that you don't usually get. So terrible. I don't know why I can't get the handle on the jumping in this game, but it's just, I find it exceedingly difficult, which cuts down on my enjoyment of the game. I mean, it's a nice little, light platform type game. It's only $2.50. So, for that I think it's worth it. The music that happens when you land on each of the squares, you land on squares so inconsistent, so occasionally that it doesn't really, I think, add anything of note to the game. There's one of those glow platforms. I'll try to land on that if I can. Oh, I just got that. There we go. So now I have a respawn available. I think you get more points for going on the piano ones. Alright, here goes my respawn. I find third person is way easier to figure out where you're going to land than first person view is, so I primarily play on third. And you see as you go up, even though it's randomly generated, you can kind of see the same pattern, where the further you go up, the more sparse the platforms are, which for someone like myself may not be such a good thing. Ah, come on. 13%. Try it again. Apparently, although I played this game probably 100 times, if not more. But as you go further up, the light level actually decreases, and you eventually have to use a flashlight that's mounted on your head to see, which would just make this game almost impossible. I just can't get a handle on it. You can get points there. It like speeds up and slows down, it seems like. I just can't get a handle on the physics of it. But it's an interesting concept, and it's well executed for what it is, just exceedingly difficult for me. I don't know if other people are having similar problems. But, I can't get, a fifth of the way through the game. So, I'll basically never unlock. I've never gotten to any type of darkness or even close to unlocking the challenge mode, whatever that may be. So, I'll do a couple more rounds here. But, I mean, you get the idea of what it does. There's a glow platform. Ugh. Seriously. You know, personally, I prefer Bust and Rush. You know, that was kind of a jumping, smashing game. I think that one's a little bit more varied and a lot more forgiving. You know, this game is just very difficult. And there's no difficulty settings to make it any easier. It doesn't have any online leaderboards or anything like that. Not that I would even be close to making any of those things. Alright, a couple more. It does give you that one more time feel, especially when you're so terrible at it, like I am. I don't know what the little... I don't know if that's like a beacon or something on the bottom of those things. I don't really know what that does. But you can see it's different. It's slightly different each time you play. Different enough where it's noticeable. So that's nice. And it has procedurally generated content. Kind of need that in a game like this. Nope. I fail. Alright, one more. It's so quick. I'm so terrible at this game. It's just hard for me to get a gauge on where I'm gonna land. There's no like aiming cursor or anything to assist you other than, you know, just experience in judging where you're gonna fly to. Nope. Alright, well there you go. That's Skylight. Randomly generated jumping game. Very difficult for me. Simple controls, you know, replay value with the randomly generated content. Only $2.50. You know, you got a sandwich for the same price. So, there you go. And until next time, bye now.